Welcome. Welcome back. I am the Language Profound. How are we doing today? Hey, what's going good? What's good? Today we are going to do Zodiac readings. Should I get the card out right now? No, not this card. Yes, I just did a spread. We're going to do 3. I know this is going to take some time. I gotta put it through my DAW, my digital audio workstation, and then make it. I'm gonna definitely try to make it sound correct, so it's not all weird, boxy, and shit. Don't worry, it's a work in progress. I should definitely save the settings, because it's not like I'm in a different setting each time. I'm in the same oak setting, so hey, whatever. Strength, reverse, insecurity. Have you been feeling a little, or not really attuning to ourselves or facing a lot of insecurity? Oh, hold on. Boom. Ooh, judgment, and then 9 of Swords. Leo. So that's a Leo card. Strength is a Leo card. I should always remember it's a tiger, Leo, whatever. I know it's a lion. Stop it. Virgo. Okay. Hermit is Virgo, obviously. 9 of Swords is air card. So let me think. Libra, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Any other cards coming out? Lover's card, Gemini. Yes, a card can have multiple, a zodiac's, excuse me, a zodiac can have multiple cards within the suit. I know, it's confusing. That's what I thought, but we are here for it, okay? Oh, damn it. Yep, Gemini card. So, the Magician is Mercury, which is also associated with, like, any planets that are with Mercury, like, Gemini, Virgo, and or other planets. Let's move on. So air. So we're definitely Gemini here. So Leo, Virgo, Gemini. Let's get a third zodiac out. If it's Aquarius, it's on 2 of Swords. More air signs. All right. Okay, and this spread tells us a story. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Bottom of the deck. All right. Welcome, Language Profound. Please like, share, comment, subscribe down in the comments below. Share with people you think this resonates with. These are not fatal predictions. Please remember, timing is always fluid, depending on what you do and what you are, wherever you are, this, that, the third, okay? Moving forward. How are we doing today? Oh, shit. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so reverse card. Insecurities or feel like you can't fight back or something. Have you been for the Leo guys? Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're also going to do like midheaven, Venus, Gemini, and Mars. We can also tie into Saturn too if you want to, but hey. Just wherever you have Leo or major Leo placements, Virgo placements, and or Gemini placements. Insecurity, you are going into this hermit mode where you're stepping back from a lot that's going out because of anxiety and or there's, again, a lot going on mentally. You have a lot of mental instability, but there is, I think it's because of a love interest or somebody, a person, place, or thing that you have admiration for or love for or something that's causing this anxiety, right? And you have a decision to make because you feel like with the 10 of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck, literally entails, come on, damn it. Hoo-hoo. Financial ruin, blame, and destruction. Oh my God, It's because I think this anxious energy is coming from the financial ruin that you are either laid to waste or it's coming, or you just have a fear that it's coming. You know. So let's see what's going on and let's dive deeper into it. It looks like a lot of fear. This is the second. What's up, y'all? I might just do more stuff. I say that, and I'm literally going to do more stuff. Stop it, people. Hanged Woman. Remember, major arcana cards literally have a specific planet or a zodiac sign associated to them. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Remember, people. Okay. With the strength reverse, apprehensiveness, doubtful, or anxious. So again, a lot of anxious energy happened, and also just insecurity. I take that card as insecurity. Neptune card. This is a Neptune card. So any planet, any zodiac that's associated with Neptune, especially like Pisces. So I can also add in Pisces too with this too. Or if you have any Pisces in, not necessarily your big three, but like if it's somewhere else in your chart. You feel like you're making a sacrifice, or you've been patient, or you just feel like you've been in suspension upon something that's been done or happening, or it's going to happen. Past, present, future. Scorpio card. Death. Because there's a change here. There's a definite change, and you should definitely embrace it, you know? Don't be too anxious. Just step out and get what's yours, because I feel like you need to be more, with the King of Swords, you need to be more, just go for it, you know? Not like, oh, I don't want to. You have the mental strength. Be more cerebral and have that clarity, but remember, balance it with your heart. Don't think that your mind is going to get you through life as is. You need to use your heart too, because you feel like there's a lack of balance here with the Justice reverse here. So Justice reverse again. This is a Libra card, so definitely air card. It's just, again, injustice, unfair, or delinquency. You feel like a situation is led to being unfair, especially due to it changing. You needing to have more clarity and more mental strength because of this suspension, and looking at this thing at a different perspective. Not like the full, but different, okay? Knight of Wands. So, like, take that risk, because it's definitely going to get you where you need to go, because with the Three of Cups, you're definitely going to get that celebration. But unfortunately, with the the Emperor reverse, you're coming out of a place of tyranny, or you're trying to maintain control or hold on to control, and that's not a good thing. Again, remember, have more clarity, more mental strength, but use your heart too. Nobody likes a tyrant. You are coming out of self-imposed restrictions with the Eight of Swords reverse. You're coming out of this self-imposed limitations about everything, right? A reverse card, reversed, which is a good thing in this case. Which is definitely because of the energy that you've been giving back to the situation that's allowing you to feel more at ease, but I feel like this card means that you've been forced into the hermitacy. Yet you feel more alone, confined, or withdrawn. You feel more withdrawn with the Hermit reverse. I feel like, again, stagnation, You have the lesser between two evils. You know what decision you have to make. Because I feel like you're a little curious, you're a little nosy with the queen, sorry, with the Princess of Swords, reverse here. You're a little nosy about the situation, or a little too curious, which is, it might be a little unbecoming. Excuse me, which is most likely going to lead to a heartbreak, and or you already had heartbreak because of that, and you're trying to use your spying skills and stuff, because of the balance in this situation, the balance. 125. Also, if you saw 123, might be a reading because it's stepping stone, so it's a stepping stone thing. The moon. Pisces card. This is literally saying, like, there's confusion in the wind, illusions. Be careful. Beware. Be warb. And definitely take that rest, because there's definitely a lot of conflict or friction, or you've been feeling conflicted at least, and or you're not going to, or stepping ahead forward fast enough with the 3 of Wands reverse and the 10 of Wands. You just feel like you have a lot on your back because 4 of Pentacles, the foundations that you've laid out for yourself. Sometimes it's a self-sabotaging thing. It's understandable in that way. I might actually do the third one later, tomorrow or today, because I do need time for it to go through the thing and then upload and shit, Knight of Wands reverse. I'm sorry. Knight of Wands coming back out again, literally reinforcing the take the action, right? Because the self-imposed restriction is definitely lifting, but you still have that anxiety, or still feel anxious about the situation. So just go forward, because you're releasing yourself from this betrayal, and or whatever happens, that led up to that moment, and making you have a more fuller cup moving towards in your future endeavors. Excuse me. The moon is coming back out again, which also reinforces, be careful. The illusions are in the midst. Just use your discernment, because the moon is coming. And you feel like it's going to cause you a lack of opportunity, or you feel like it's going to cause you a missed opportunity. So again, look out, because it will be right under your nose. Be more whimsy. With the with the Princess of Cups, be a little bit more whimsy, a little bit more open when it comes to emotions and stuff, because of the, again, conflict. But this is more conflict of like doing a constant battle, essentially, not like the 9 of Wands, but more just conflict. Yeah, self-interest, conquest, and survival mode. So you've been, because of the devil here, that's literally essentially saying of a addiction or possession or obsession that you've been dealing with the 3 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, literally saying for everything that you've built for yourself. We're essentially going backwards. We already had the Two of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles, so boom. I feel like deep down you know that you've avoided a situation, and the King of Pentacles reverse is here. You avoided a great upheaval for yourself, and I feel like that since you did that, it's putting you in an energy of thinking that you earned something where you didn't, or acting like you have stuff where you don't necessarily have it. Because remember that King of Pentacles reverse, essentially a person that thinks he has it all but he really doesn't, and showing up like he has the money and stuff but really he don't. So your average man. I'm just kidding. This card keeps coming back out, so it's just take that chance. Take it. I think I might make this reading. Take that chance. You're coming out of anxiety or an anxious situation. Yeah, take that chance because that traumatic event that happened to you, right? It's gonna pass, but don't let it harbor you to the point where you can't move. Because yeah, with the Two of Pentacles reverse, I just mentioned this card too. At the bottom of the deck, just saying, be careful where you put your energy at, because again, faking it till you make it sometimes ain't the way, honey. It ain't the way. All right, we at 17 minutes. Let's go over to the oracle cards. I said the collective need to know. What does the collective need to know? Need to know. Sorry, I'm just messing with some vocals. Pictures. Looking at pictures, missing you nostalgia and making new ones. So I feel like you've been reminiscing again, literally what I say, reminiscing. What am I doing? Reminiscing upon a situation that you desperately want to make new memories upon, but you start more self-indulging yourself. If you have a Polaroid camera and or has, candles, and also if you notice any lightning strikes, thunder. I know we just had a storm, so this might apply. Okay. Again, sudden shock, surprise, epiphany, transformation. You're definitely going through this transformation from releasing yourself from this anxiety, or feel like you don't know what to do between two situations or different situations. You know which situation you want to go into, because obviously that's going to treat you way more better than dealing with something else that's obviously draining you. Sorry, it's like I can't breathe out my nose anymore. It's like, Jesus. The snake. I think this is what you have to be beware of. The other woman, look over your shoulder. Competition, the enemy. Somebody's in competition with you. Yeah. I believe you may have to adapt or change with a dragonfly. I know this came out in my other reading. Remember, these readings are different, so don't worry about it. Because you are getting the happiness and joy coming to you. You're going to have that time. So you don't necessarily need that person and or friend that that's not going to fully fulfill you. Because if you're living in a lot of anxious energy, then I believe you may have to start doing more stuff for yourself that makes yourself, because it seems like with all this anxious energy, you're definitely in survival mode, and to get yourself out of survival mode, you need to make yourself more comfortable with being outside your comfort zone. Because people get stuck in the comfort zone, which is aka survival mode. You need to get out of that. Or I'm not telling you what to do, but do what you think is best. Because the mask, you're hiding your truest intentions, or yeah. What I say with the King of Pentacles reversed, you're pretending, or deluding. You're trying to gaslight your way, or trying to personify your insecurity, which is not going to land you anywhere good, but back to where you were at. Let's see. Give me like 2 seconds. Stop flipping the cards. Gotta stop flipping them, because I feel like you feel like you're not enough. Obviously, since these cards are saying that you feel like you're not enough with all this fear and ego that you have, and which is causing a lot of frustrations, which is essentially landing you into self-sabotage. Because what do you do when you self-sabotage, and why do you do it? Like, you destroy a situation knowing damn well it's good for you, right? Because of what? Because you feel like you're not good enough, and you feel like you can't bring nothing to the situation. You feel like it's hard for you, but it's okay, because sword and rose. You're getting that clarity soon. The truth is coming. You there's going to be determination, and the honor will come back to you. But you gotta either treat the situation, yourself, or the other person correctly. You can't be coming in with all this weird energy and then expecting them, or expecting yourself, or expecting the situation to be different, when you're not showing up different in the situation itself. Because I know you feel like you want your passion back. You want your passion, and you want to ascend. Because there's you want the spark, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Because you're with the ascending, you want to learn, you want to transcend, and since you feel stuck, you want that expansion. What this expansion means, giving yourself room for you to do the things that you really want to do. Okay, so per se, if you're doing stuff out your day, like if you're working all these hours and you coming back to basically game or watch TV and eat and sleep, take a shower, do whatever you need to do, then that's not essentially making space for anything else for you to do the things that you actually want to do. Because of what's in the way? Your job, number one, because you can't make time. When you have less time for yourself and more time for your job, you need to balance that out. You can't have more you can't have more job time rather than me time. Because you need me time so you could do the job time, if that makes sense. Because if you don't, you're going to end up burnt out, feeling some type of way, lashing out on yourself and or others, or it shows up in different ways, like drinking, the bad stuff, overindulgence in third-party situations, and or drinking adult drinks, because that's a thing too. Knowing it actually does low-key kill you. Because I feel like you may need to do some inner reflection, some self-reflection, introspection, and heal the inner wounds within you, and or you already have been doing this, which is a good thing. Okay, this card came out twice again. Twin flame. Something it will come into completion. Union. Polar opposites. Sometimes, and this is the truth apparently. So the spirits or your guides definitely want me to tell you this. For the people that think so, if twin flames is coming, you may want to read You may want to watch my last video because it might resonate with you. About twin flames, okay? And also soulmates too in that one too. So again, I feel like if you have an oval mirror or a kind of a round mirror, this might resonate with you. Not a square one, an oval mirror. Yes, it works like that. I know, right? Separation. You feel bitter and sad because you don't know you feel separate from your future at least, and you don't know where to go and what to do, which is perfectly fine. We all feel stuck, okay? It depends on what we're going to do with that stuck energy and how we're going to let it move let us move forward. Because Phoenix, a new face is coming. Again, if you may want to check out my last reading if it resonates, and if it don't, it don't. Please leave behind what doesn't. Take what does. Leave behind what doesn't. Bottom of the deck, the butterfly. Oh, yeah. So just look for any butterflies that's been, popping up and stuff. Phoenix motifs, cactus. If you got some cactuses, cacti, whatever. Any motifs too, like a wallpaper. What is a motif? Anything that has the characteristics of the items that are described in the video. So like say, again, for the cactus, a cactus motif is like a action figure or a accessory, a charm, a wallpaper, a picture, well, not necessarily a picture, but God damn it, I flipped the cards again. A few more cards. Because you've been chasing. You have a fear of abandonment. You've been chasing. You feel like you've been codependent on something. Because I feel like you've been partying a lot or having fun or trying to have fun or been trying to have fun or just got out of a situation with somebody and trying to live your life, essentially. But I believe a girl with a snake, you may have to start putting your boundaries down more, just to be sure. Because I feel like since you want this ascension, you're going to get this ascension. So you need to start being more cautious about the people you let around into your energy, your space, and your home, okay? Your life too. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. If you feel like with love it's not been working out, again, go check out the last reading if you want to. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. A new situation is coming. With what? Healing heart at the bottom of the deck. You're healing yourself from an abusive relationship, addiction, or toxicity. So definitely. Also, paper mache. I know like February is like months away, but listen, if you got some heart motifs, or if you're like using a lot of heart emojis, this might be your reading. Hence the hearts. All right, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is The Language Profound. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please share with anybody you think that this may resonate with. Again, if you watched this video fully, please go check out the last video I did, because it most likely will mostly resonate with some of y'all. Please take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I will do a gumbo reading. Please, if you would like to donate to the channel, it will be in the description down below. I would like to get more both tarot and or oracle cards to best service you, my collectives, better. Now, for further ado, thank you, and I shall see you in the next one. Love and light. Bye.